All right, so there's been some developments here. Let's go ahead and let y'all know what's going on. I'll be bouncing back and forth, but we have movement here, so I'm not sure what's going on, but there's been movement to think that there may be a verdict that has been reached. So, oh, they're just having a bunch of movement over there. So they were moving a bunch of cars over there. So, God bless it. Again, welcome to the transparency. There's been some movement, so we're going to see what's going on. Moving vehicles. So we'll see what's going on. Not sure. Hello, everybody. Welcome. You're good. You're good. Again, welcome Delphi, Indiana. Woo-wee. Afternoon verdict watch, second half. There just seems to be a little bit more movement than there has been, so not sure what's going on. But I pushed this up a little bit because people were saying we were seeing some movement. They were clearing space, didn't know what was going on, so. So far, there's been no questions asked by the jury that I know have. The sun is out though, very sunny, very sunny. They will deliberate over the weekend except for on Sunday. So I'm just gonna patterns. So when we saw a little sun shift, decided I would bump up this live and go a little early due to the shift. 36 agencies are here. 36 agencies have helped keep Delphi and those visiting Delphi safe. So, Mary, very welcome. The jury vans came back in. Is that what it was? The jury vans, or was it? Wait, they're not deliberating.
If the vans have been offside and are coming to that's the same.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, you probably left it at that damn pizza place. All right, right here, sitting in my beautiful seat here.
I'm glad the cops are leaving me alone. I thought they were going to be giving you a hard time.
He was kicked out.
Oh.
Again, don't know what's going on. We just saw some movement over on the right side. So as far as updating anybody, I thought I would go live a little sooner. I was going to go live from 3 to 4. Went live a little sooner only because of the movement that was happening on the right side of the courthouse. That's where all the reserved parking is, and it's all for police, law enforcement agents. That's where the jury comes in. That's where Richard Allen has come in. That's also where the defense has parked in the past. So the prosecutor, one of them, was out with a couple of the state and local law enforcement. I think that's the picture I used for this live. So there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. How will we know the verdict? Well, they'll let us know that there's a verdict in, and then us in line. Then we will form our line to go inside. So once we are told that the public, that those of us that have been online to come in for the verdict watch, we then get to single file go in through the doors, where we will do the usual no cameras. You get you put on anything that you have through the metal detectors as well as yourself, and then you have subject to be patted down depending on if you make the metal detectors go off. So welcome. Again, just updating as much as we can. Thank you back. Thank you. Some people are beginning to set up tables where it just used to be chairs. Now people are putting tables in front of their chairs. I don't know. It's definitely filling up though. It's definitely filling up. So, whew. Like number 9 to 2. Like number. Still out?
Yes, please do.
Like, still out. I had to go teach my class. There you go. Tammy, thank you. Love you, Lana. Thank you. From Kansas. I love that a lot of people are watching from all over. The world is watching, guys. Yes, the world is watching. All these signs. Anybody that's a YouTube creator that has been covering this case, you guys got a sign on the bottom. So look at that. All those. Oh, go ahead, girl. Yep, there you go. Zimmy, welcome. Shake it, shake it, shake it. So Tammy says, so how you feeling? Do you think that it's going to be a hung jury or will we get a verdict today? Well, I honestly think that it's either going to be not guilty or a hung jury, but that's been my thought from jump. Meaning once the jurors got the case. So. They're both like, you know what I mean? Like. Yes, Dory, I agree with that. We have to stand. They're just not allowed to pass that area right there. Right, but is he here now? I think he was here this morning, and then he had to go probably work. Four says, I was leaning towards a guilty verdict, but it's taking more time than I expected. I'm going with a hung verdict at this point. It says 4. I believe that juror 6 will be the pulse of Richard Allen, and that's why this jury will not be convicting him. I've made that known a couple times, that juror number 6 will be the pulse of Richard Allen. and that there's no way that that man is convicting Richard Allen. I stand by that, and I hope one day I get to interview that man.
I don't need it.
So, see, there's some movement down there at the back of the one of the SUVs open. Like I said, there's no open spots. I think there's one open spot. The jurors go till 4 today unless they ask for more time. Remember, 4 Eastern Standard. The jurors go till 4 unless they ask for more time. I sit back in my chair. Does anybody know the Indiana? I'm sorry to interrupt. Does anybody know the Indiana? So as far as like, let's say this is a hung jury, how long does Indiana have to decide if they're going to retry Richard Allen or not?
I don't know. I would assume it's usually the speedy trial time, so whatever that is in Indiana.
And so then where does Richard Allen go in the meantime?
He continues to be detained under the safekeeping order, and that's currently Cass County.
Okay, and so then that would stay in effect until they decide if they're going to retry.
Yeah.
So there is no way that Richard Allen would be out during that time.
He could ask for bail to be reconsidered, but it's unlikely it would be. They would consider that there's nothing in the circumstances that have changed.
Okay. Would the circumstances change if a jury couldn't come to a conclusion? Would that change any circumstances or not really?
Oh, it's not that bad. No,
Cool.
no, it's fine. He's actually pretty nice.
So Richard Allen's on a $20 million bond, right? So that'd be about $2 million?
Yeah, like 20 or 25, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pool, and Barbara Bell got it wrong. And then
So then you have to come up with...
You usually have to come up with about 10% plus security, enough security to cover the balance.
Yeah.
So you need, $20 million worth of property that you can secure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you have to have... Okay, because I thought it was just
basically loan it.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Can you use multiple properties?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Bob's good.
Is the jury sent home now? No, the jury's still in there. It's what time right now, Andrea? Eastern Standard.
It is 2:36.
2:36. I didn't...
We just saw the bands coming back, I think, like 15 minutes ago. I saw the band. So I don't know if that means they took a late lunch and were coming back, or is it like the bands are showing up to get ready to take them back?
Yeah, I can't see them now. Do you see the bands?
No, the bands is on it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So what the movement was earlier is that the 2 vans that have been taking the jury came in, but nobody could tell if like the jury was in those vans or not. All that should be private, But the jury, yeah, no, they're still inside or doing what they're doing. Again, what happens here is that the call goes out to the defense, to the prosecution. Gall said that it'd be a 5-minute warning, and then everybody would be lining up to then go in. So. Yes, they do. They do deliberate on Saturday. What's up, Joanne? How are you? The jurors have been sequestered throughout the whole thing. The only thing that differs throughout this part is that the jury has been able to use their phones at the end of the day to check their email, to make a phone call to their family, FaceTime, stuff like that. Um, the the wind's moving now; it's coming from the other side. So yeah, the jurors were able to use cell phones before. Now the jurors, during the sequestering of once they've had the case, they don't get to have their phones at all. So that's the difference. So hopefully that helped as much as possible. Oh, nobody put him down. To the transparency. Did you receive my PayPal from afternoon snacks? Oh, just checking as I've been having trouble with PayPal. I don't know. I don't know. Um, if you email me, then what I'll do is when I stop this thread, I'll check. I have everything off so that there's no disruptions. But what will end up happening here is once there's a verdict that's been reached, then everybody's lining up to go inside, and they will file everybody in, and then from there you have to go up to the third floor. Third floor is where the courtroom is. So there's three stories here. You got to take the stairwell. You twirl on up. There's two stairwells, so the family and the parties get to use the one stairwell, and then the other stairwell is for all the public. So that's another way that everybody gets to stay away. And there's two lines once you get up to the third floor. There's one with a media badge pass. If you have a green pass, that's the media considered passes. And then the other line is the public. So, but yeah, third floor. And then everybody will file in, and
I did. Yeah. I went to
and they bring in Richard Allen. He's been coming in about, on the days of court. He was always coming in at 8:45. Court was at 9. But then they'll bring in Richard Allen. Then they'll bring in Judge Gull will come in. Then they'll bring in the jury. Then they'll ask the jury if they've reached a verdict. And yeah, they'll pass off the forms, and the verdict will be read. And then as far as relaying the information in there, nobody will have cell phones to do that. It'll have to be once people are from coming from inside, coming outside and announcing it. So what I can kind of see is whoever the first person is to get outside, and if they choose to scream out whatever the verdict is, or if people are coming out and they don't say anything and they take it, back to wherever they're going to, then. So I don't know.
Is it? I'm like, is that fucking
Lana, what do you think of people saying anyone looking at the crime scene photos are inhumane and sick? What do I think about that? I think that I don't know what that means. I think that anybody that's trying to find the truth would have to look at the crime scene photos to see if, first of all, was it a staged crime scene? The crime scene could tell you a lot if this was one person, two people, multiple people. But I don't know. I would say the people that all were in that courtroom saw the crime scene photos. You know, I don't think anybody in there is inhumane. In there, watch the trial.
And be 5 minutes away and run up there just to watch everyone watch.
Mike, can you please explain the Juror 6 thing? I've explained that. Carmen, thanks for the coverage. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Any more movement? No, no. I'm sorry that you've been called that. Melissa, great job on your timeline, Lana. Thank you very much. I think if there is a trial too, that there will be a timeline introduced in that trial. It's very, very important. I think it's very, very important for the jury to see and to be able to plot all that. So if you think about it, if the jury is taking their time to plot a timeline here, which I know that I would be all for if I was in that, that deliberating room, I'd be all for if someone was like, let's plot all this stuff and let's see what we come up with, you know. Um, so you remember the jury was the one that was catching like dates and timestamps that were off. That wasn't anybody else other than the jury that was catching those things.
No, they wouldn't even let me near the security thing. They stopped me at the front door, asking me tons of questions and not allowing me to go into a public courthouse.
Are you serious to go to the restroom?
What?
That's ridiculous. Sorry about that, Lauren.
We don't have cell phones, so I thought that she was in there because that's where she's going.
They put TVs downstairs.
So as I was walking out,
The FBI put it in their report that they thought it was a staged crime scene. It's actually mentioned, I believe, in Ron Logan's PCA. No FBI agents testified in this case. If there was a trial too, I wonder if that would change. I can't wait to see where the $4.2 million and how it was spent. I'm interested to see that FOIA request when it comes and surfaces.
I met all these girls. That's murders.
Heidi says she's coming from Missouri tomorrow if there is no verdict today. Safe travels, Heidi. We'll know at 4 if there's a verdict or not, or the jury can ask, hey, we want to stay a little bit longer. They are allowed to do that, and they can do that, and then that would be announced that they're staying. What is written on the cardboard boxes, Karen? Those are all signs that people have made, and then the ones that are lower down here, those are different YouTube channels that have covered the case from the beginning of the case. So I think it was a way that people were giving respect to a lot of channels that have covered this and kept Abby and Libby and their murders in the limelight of highlighting it, keeping it from going cold. Or so some people that were here that were making signs included all of the true crime channels that covered it.
So, that's how I started. I found your
So
and then I was like, she's right down the street from me. That's great.
Lana's is in red. You like that?
You do a good job.
I wrote my own. My sign was all just about like if we need truth and transparency. It was highlighting the transparency part because this trial has been anything but transparent. No media. I mean, no cameras, no audio. So
They're gonna give it to her.
the world is watching.
I thought it was 90 minutes.
No, they are not done for the day. Do me a favor and hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm of anybody that is out there wanting to watch and see what's going on here. It'll help it get through to their algorithm so that they have something that they can watch. That's what the thumbs up does. It pushes it then to be like, oh, this is something that you'd be interested in. Yeah, a lot more people. A lot more people are here. Somebody bring their bags here?
Yes, my line sitter is here.
Oh, okay, good. Hello. What's up, Julie?
Hey, hon.
What do you think? Verdict today or no verdict?
If they don't call us in, if they don't call in by 4, I mean,
Like, yeah, they could ask for more time. If they ask for more time, that means that they're at a part where they don't want to stop. Don't like whatever
because
that they may be
they're real
doing.
close. Yeah.
I don't even know if I would use the word like real close. I would use that they're at an important part of, because remember, once they leave that room, it's not like they can go to the hotel and like we just continue talking about it.
Once they make the verdict, they have to bring us in. They can't go anywhere after that.
Yeah, if they say that they have a verdict, then like
They wouldn't let them go home until it's read.
yeah, like they would have everything. It would go forward right then and there.
Okay. Like, so they wouldn't be able to say, hey, we got a verdict, but we're going to go home and sleep on it and start this tomorrow because it's,
No.
No, okay, it happens.
Yeah, if they said that they've reached it, and they could also say we've reached a verdict and we're filling out the forms right now, type of thing.
How long does it typically take
I'm not. Yeah.
to read a verdict?
Well, they'll let everybody be able to file in and stuff like that, and so that everybody can take their seats. So, and then they're going to have to bring over, obviously, they give the notification out, both the prosecution and the defense, and then Richard Allen's being held somewhere else, as far as I was told. I'm not sure.
See, that's Angela Hope. That's Angela Hope. She's terrible. Yeah, she's terrible. 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 I'm Damon Cade for her.
He's recorded.
Yeah. Huh? See, that's Angela. No, I said Damon Cade Crawler. Damon Cade Crawler. And she was yelling at her. Who's phone? Oh, okay. I was like, I tried to get us an extra night.
So the jury is ending for the day? No. No, the jury goes until 4. The jury is not ending for the day.
So guess what?
So if one of the mods could type in chat that the jury is still deliberating.
By 9 o'clock, we have
Let's walk down here and we'll see. Yes. Thank you. What's your name?
Oh, there's the train coming through.
What is their record on Facebook?
The jury is still deliberating. We are at 6 hours and 47 minutes. The jury is still deliberating 6 hours and 47 minutes. We got the cop collars. Jury is still deliberating. Lana, can you see all the entrance doors? It's the only door that's allowed to be used. So yeah, answer to that question is yes. Jury is able to deliberate until 4 p.m. If they want more time, they are allowed to request it. That is correct. Yes. And right now we are at 6 hours and 47 minutes. And we just heard the truth train coming through right there. You guys heard it. So, toot toot. Again, jury is still deliberating, and the time right now is they've been deliberating for 6 hours and 47 minutes. Remember, this jury has been sequestered the whole entire time. This jury is not from Carroll County. This jury is from Allen County, Fort Wayne area, surrounding area there. So Allen County, that's where the jurors are all, like, they came from. It's about an hour and a half away from Carroll County here, from the courthouse. So it'd be like kind of comparable to, like, let's say Columbus, and there was like a murder in Cincinnati. It's about an hour, 15-hour, 30 minutes away. So it'd be like taking a jury from Columbus that was in a Cincinnati case. So. Thank you guys for all being here. You guys have all been great. You guys have all been asking amazing questions. You guys have all had good conversation in chat. We've had some great people interviewed over the course of the day. So if you are just joining in now, I will create a playlist that will have all the verdict, like each one of them is about an hour long, but you can go and search through those. And we've heard from Andrea, Lawyer Lee, Bob. So some really good talks. Can the jury deliberate on a Sunday? They're not deliberating on Sundays, but the jury will deliberate tomorrow if a verdict is not, if they don't come through tonight. So. This is the fullest it's been. The sidewalks are starting to pretty much fill up now.
Look, I'm gonna fill a piece of, if I'm not able to do it. So. Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to Lindsay.
Rex says, thank you for being a Hoosier. Tomorrow, Ohio State's taking on Purdue. They're playing at the Shoe, though. I thought, man, if they're in Purdue, I'd go over there, but those tickets are cheap. But the game's in Columbus, but we're taking on the Purdue Boilermakers tomorrow for football. I live in Columbus, and coming off a big win. This could have been a game that, if it was in Purdue, that could be an upset alert. When you have a big game and then you could have a letdown after that. But we're home, and in the Shoe, we're solid as hell. Ryan Day has not lost a game to an unranked team in his entire career coaching at Ohio State, by the way. Fun fact for you. I could probably be Aaron Andrews on the sideline and tell you everything you need to know about sports.
That's why we get along, you know?
Oh, wow, I didn't see this. This is new. The Superintendent Doug Carter by.
I told you, baby, I keep Carter.
There you go.
I was going to do like there to look at. I certainly was going to do like.
Uh-oh, look at somebody came out here and is viewing it from that end. Don't know who he is, but he just took a view from that end. Again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Lana, did you go down the hill at the bridge? Yes, I did. I went to the crime scene. Been to the crime scene. Did a bunch of measurements. I have my Life 360 on for everything that I've done here. So I can't wait to actually get in my studio and show you guys some of the stuff that I came up with. I actually did a live to show you guys that Betsy Blair and Bree would have definitely met there on the trail at the 7:11 to an 8:50 mark. into that walk, and so that would have been between 12:36 and 12:40 p.m. And so Betsy Blair testifying and saying that she didn't see anybody on her first two loops. I mean, math and science wise, it tells you something completely different. And the way I was able to do that is because there was a new picture admitted into evidence because Bree Wilbur testified as a rebuttal witness as well. She gave testimony earlier in the case, but she came out as a rebuttal witness and introduced a picture taken at the Freedom Bridge at 12:25. And then there was another picture that was already in evidence at 12:43, and that was down by the water's edge, where the bridge is. And so I was able to then know exactly when Bree Wilbur, and I think I've been able to uncover the fact that the reason that Kelsey was on that camera at 1:49 and not right after 1:35 is I believe that Kelsey went out to that bridge that day when they arrived and started walking at 1:30, 1:31, and the amount of time that it would take, okay, to walk to that bridge, hang out there for a little bit, and then come back to your car, get in your car, and then leave. I believe that it's that Abby's picture that was missing from Liberty's phone that was supposed to be taken, that came from a different cell phone, and I think that's going to come out that it was taken from somebody else's cell phone, and I believe that somebody else is Kelsey German. So.
Yeah. Mark Cohen.
Again, I was just able to do the steps, the time, and that missing photo from Libby's phone. And since the defense had the original photo where it came from, I think that's going to surface.
I know it's a great drawing. It's perfect. And
remember that the jury did not go to the crime scene. The defense pulled, the state fought them on that, saying it was too dangerous. I'm going to tell you this right now. Depending on how and which way you went, it is kind of dangerous. I've been out there. That's why I think it's really interesting on how they say that this whole thing happened. And I think Dave McCain would have been out on that bridge at the time that they say that bridge guy would have been walking across the stream. I mean, he would have been on that bridge seeing that. So when you plant things on a time, if the jury's taking all of this and just plotting their own timeline, which the questions that they were asking, it was to kind of show for I'm going to go guilty on something like, here, well, let's take a look at this timeline. Let's take a look at the timeline. So. I would hate to see the families go through this again, just like I would hate, when I say the families, I mean Kathy Allen, I mean Liberty's family, I mean Abby's family, the families that have to go through this again. And that's what a hung jury or a guilty verdict is going to do, because Richard Allen has every which way to walk in here, and he's walking to an appeal. And there's just no doubt about it. Make a sign that says Kelsey. So. Remember that Elvis Fields, you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but he was served a subpoena. He didn't show up. He didn't come up for his, when he was served this. And therefore, Andy Baldwin wanted the courts to serve a bench warrant on his ass. Which is interesting because that's exactly what could happen. So, all right, we have a lot more police around here.
Okay, then there's
everyone's assuming the positions of, I don't know what's going on. We got two here. We got two up there. We got the Secret Service. I don't even know. I'm just saying. I call them the Secret Service. All right, now everybody.
He's bragging. He's bragging. I called him trash. I called him trash. Shut up.
Oh, the guy in the colored shirt. In his gray shirt. Grandma Boo Boo.
No, it is not me.
Who is that?
I don't know. Do you have do you know what's the Jeff Carter?
You're just guilty by
Right there.
Oh wait, it's there.
It's leaning up against the thing.
Oh, okay. Wait.
guilty by association of you two.
Can I get a picture?
Sorry, guys.
I want to walk past him down there, but he'll say something.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
If he looks down here, I'm going to blow a kiss at him.
It was just feet, I swear, no face.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm sending it to the lawyer. No, I sent it to the lawyer, but it's just feet, I swear.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Only support the defense team.
I'm just straightening it out.
No, we got
That's just
somebody.
we got the one.
No.
Most of the ones that talk about no. He's the one that said, Richard Allen, why you do it?
Oh, yeah. Why'd you do it? You're choking.
Where we at, Murky? What's the
But
time?
the thing is,
What's the timestamp here, Murky? Where we at? Just so you guys know, there's no verdict in yet. They're just standing over here because people raised their voices down there. Because people don't know how to act.
That's like, where you're standing and everything.
Just.
How do you pronounce it? Andrea? I've been saying Andrea.
Oh, that's okay. I honestly, I get it always.
All the way, all the way.
Even in my family. Andrea.
Just so you guys know, there is no verdict. Okay, there's nothing that came out of no scanner, nothing like that, y'all. It's just not true.
Krista.
We have 7 hours, 2 minutes.
8 minutes ago.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay.
You know that? We should have had old settlers at this time of year.
I'm an old settler. I'm an old settler.
There's a fair that comes right here.
I know. Well, they have a pork fest too, don't they? Don't they have a pork fest? Like pork days or something like that.
Here you go. Go ahead. Have at it.
Putting that off and doing this.
I wonder who that guy was. Now I need to know.
After you drop a 1 or a 2, just a friend 13 says say hi to Lawyer Lee for me. Will do.
On the south side of Indy.
Will do. Lawyer Lee, just a friend 13 says hello. They just wanted me to tell you. She says hi.
You're so sweet.
I think they have known it was Ari for a while, but knew they didn't have enough concrete evidence other than the bullet. They knew the jury might be hung.
I'm a fan. I told you that. I love you. You're fantastic. But I just feel like she hasn't.
Nicola Maxwell says, please hug Andrea for me. Ones and twos. Throw up your ones and twos.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you guys.
I'm gonna move like one of these other places so there's somebody else.
No verdict is in.
I'm gonna move somewhere else because I've been here like all day.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna give somebody else a chance.
Bob's great. Everybody that's been covering, high fives and hugs, everybody. All right, I'm gonna plug in.
Oh, you mean down there? Oh, I'm just moving.
I'm gonna get myself some juice. Free the juice loose. You guys, look at this. The U-Haul. I'm stealing her. I'm stealing her. You guys, I'm gonna steal Rick Snae's U-Haul. Rick Snee with the U-Haul. Literally getting all my juice off the U-Haul. 550 thumbs up, 2K in here. Yeah, make yourself known. Thumbs it up. I'm trying to keep this truth train going. All these, you guys, there's just, now the people, I don't know if they're just getting itchy. I don't know if they took half a days. But make yourself known. Thumbs it up. The truth train coming through. Choo choo.
Are you
Look at, find Miss Andrea Burkhart, please. Find her.
She's right there.
You can set up a little camper in that van. Who's backing out?
I gotta move my van.
Oh, is it time to go?
Yeah.
Where do you get to move it to? Do you just take a loop around and you can have your parking spot back?
I think I'll move it right over here across the street.
Oh, okay.
We're swapping back and forth.
Yeah, but
where's
I've been here all day, so I figured I'd give somebody else a shot at it.
Who's waiting?
Okay.
Okay. So
You want to back it over?
oh hell no, I do not. Hell no. It's all yours, puppy. All right, let me take a look here. Take a look, see. Okay. Man, this was like, come on. How can we just take a ticket? How much is the ticket?
$15.
15?
Yeah.
Here, I'll pay the ticket.
Well,
I mean,
I'll pull over to the next one.
can they just, if we just, the question is like, you just take the ticket, but I don't care about the tow. $15
I'll pull over to the
is
next
fuck.
one. I'll take that spot there so she can still charge.
Okay. I mean, I'm sorry, but who wouldn't take a $15 ticket?
This is no, I would actually pay if I had to know.
Oh wait, there's Rick. There's a spot right there.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's two spots. Oh yeah, is he gonna go there?
Yeah, so he doesn't have to pay a commercial.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect.
A ticket on a rental van with a rental insurance could be higher.
Oh.
They could ding them on
I was like, it's $15. Let's pay it.
It's because of the insurance.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
Aw. She thought she was gonna have to wait in line. Poor thing. Okay, good. We got our spot back.
Nice drawing. Teresa wanted to tell you, great drawing of Doug Carter.
Very
good.
I was able.
Oh, there we go. I got my spot back. Gotta charge this puppy.
Okay, Lana.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, we're just gonna go down one spot. All right, now we got another 2 hours here. 2 hours in the per van. You guys, this is funny. All right, let's see. Hey, keys. Oh wait, Rick, where's your? Rick, do you have your keys? Hey, Rick, do you have the keys? Let me cash app you too, so I can pay you to get gas. We need this puppy on in order to get charged. Man. I don't know. There's... just logged in. Is there any results? Down the rabbit hole to hell. There are no results right now. There's no verdict in. JLR, love it. Great work. Yes, yes. Your reception comes out great there. Oh, thank you so much, JLR. Thank you. You guys know I appreciate Magnolia and JLR. JLR, what do you think? Have you changed your mind? I think you have. I think JLR has changed his mind. I told everybody, I was like, I'm telling you, keep an eye on JLR. I bet you he has a difference of opinion here. We'd love to know what JLR thinks now. So, again, this is the only door you can go in and out of. And so, too legit to quit. Loves JLR. She'd have your baby. Let's be real. Aw, puppies. No verdict yet. No verdict. No, Rick doesn't need any gas, but I'm gonna give him money because I feel like, you know, it's me. It's me. That's how I breathe. Is Bob Mata okay? Why wouldn't he be? I love when everybody's doing these check-ins. It's just filling up a lot. All I know is I'm spot number 5 here to go in for the verdict. Down over here, we have our chairs up. So the puppy needs to go for a walk. Hi, they're just outside. They have awesome beds back there. Again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. More people that know about it. This is where they can find this. You guys, it's all the way down there to the left. It's all mainstream media down there. All the way then here is like the middle divider. And then you come to the right. This is where all the public is, aka YouTubers are as well. So, and then look at these awesome pups back here. They have their beds back here. They have their water, their food. They've been going out, coming in. Yeah. So, giving love to everybody. So, this is a very respectful visual watch for this child. This case might be crazy, but the coverage is solid. 10/10. Thank you for being there. Thank you so much. Everybody's done, like I said, a phenomenal job. You know, I think that everybody's come together to bring as much transparency inside. Now, guys, the 3rd floor. So this is the 1st floor, the 2nd floor, the 3rd floor. That's where the trial was held. On the 3rd floor, there's 2 windy stairwells that go up. One side is reserved for the family, for the parties, and then the media / public. They go up the other twirly stairs, and the family has a separate entrance. Over here to your right, that's where your lawyers are able to park, where they bring Richard Allen in, where they bring the jury in, all over there. They use a private entrance over there, but all the entrances are all blocked off. The only way you can get in here is this entrance right here. And this is the front of the line. Andrea, go hijack her. We love you on AB. Yay. Yep. Andrea, we've had great conversations. There they are right there. Andrea, Lawyer Lee right there. So, again, Murky, what are we at for the clock ticker right now? How long has the jury been deliberating? Remember, here's your time, Eastern Standard. So the jury goes until 4, okay? Where the jury can ask for more time if they would like it. So that could happen. But right now we are on just under 45 more minutes that the jury would have left today to deliberate. So, yes, we did. We at JLR, we did make a cardboard sign down there. All the channels that have been covering this case got a sign, or at least we tried to. I said I make sure anyone that I touched, that I was throwing it away because I did not want my DNA taken.
Hand me my, see that fire hydrant thing?
Fire hydrant,
Yeah,
yes.
dog bag. I'm going to take the dogs out, see if they need
Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. We are at 4 hours, or I'm sorry, 7 hours, 14 minutes, and 53 seconds. That is, we have a running clock going. That is how long the jury has had the case. We do not count the hour that they had for lunch break today, but we did count the 2 hours that they had it yesterday. Remember, yesterday they would have had to pick the foreman. So after they got their jury instructions, the case was given to them right about 1:40 p.m. And then they're going to go deliberate. And then here in Indiana, those 12 jurors get to decide. Out of those 12, they make the decision on who their foreman is going to be. I believe that they would have either picked juror 4. I'm sorry, juror 5, juror 10. Those are my picks that were the foreman. Again, we don't know that. But so they would have had some time to go ahead and pick who's going to be their foreman. Then there was a notification that went out that the jury was leaving at around 3:40. So not sure how long it took them to get to the point of when they picked their foreman, but they did leave the premises at 3:40. Then they went back to their hotel. At their hotel, they are not allowed to have their devices at all. Once they had the case, it would be no devices, no communicating with any family. Whereas in the past, up until the point that they would get the case, they were able to use their electronics for a select period of time where they could check their emails, make sure they're handling their bills if they have to pay stuff online, talk to their family, do a FaceTime, and then their phones are turned back over. So here, though, during the deliberating phase, there is no checking in with family. There is no emails. There are no electronic devices. They then would be then at their hotel tonight until tomorrow morning, where they head on out. Bus leaves at 8 a.m. and they start deliberating here at 9. They do deliberate on Saturdays. The only day that they do not deliberate is on Sundays. And yes, on Sundays, the jury is allowed to go to church. They take them to church. They also have activity planned, so like a movie, things like that. If one person goes to the restroom in here while they're deliberating, every single person must leave the deliberating room. If one person leaves the deliberating room, they all must leave. Trying to remind everybody of what the rules are. So hello from Iowa. Great reporting. Thank you for your great reporting. Thank you so much. Make yourself known. Make yourself known where you are in chat. Where are you watching from? Also, make yourself known with thumbs up the video. More people will know that something is live streaming, where they can come in and feel like they could be a part of it. So again, there's the clock. So we're looking at the jury has 39 more minutes today. So someone heading back that way asked if we need anything. I'll take a water. I'm trying to just not have too much, because then they gotta tinkle. Knoxville, Tennessee, love it. I love everybody is from all over, and I don't know. I didn't get to see it if JLR gave me his thoughts, so I wanted to know if he changed his mind on what he's thought. Oh wow, okay, Massachusetts. What kind of water? Just not tap water. It's 8:21 over there, UK. Okay. Just so you guys know, West Lafayette, where Purdue is, not too far from here, 20-30 minutes, something like that. And Purdue is taking on Ohio State tomorrow. And you guys know me, Columbus baby. So interesting that Purdue would be playing Ohio State. Oh yeah, everybody's from all over. I love it. All the Hoosiers, everybody that's been down here, the Midwest hospitality. Again, kudos to everybody that's just been being a team player. It's just been awesome. It's just been. Oh wow, that's nice and close. It's definitely filled up. I'm gonna take a walk around here. Again, I'm in the van of a lifetime, just getting some extra uh, charge on the phone. I'll tell you that this area it is shaky with service. I will say that, but you guys have been seeming to get good. Uh, Everybody can hear. Shane Turner is in love with Andrea. Just want everybody to know that. There you go, Shane. Shane, Andrea. Andrea, Shane wants to have your baby. Shane's like, wait, what? Uh, I'll donate $10 if you get her to say hi. She's right there. You see? She's right there. She's FaceTiming with somebody. Andrea's on FaceTime. Lawyer Lee's right next to her, okay? This is front row alley right here. Still no verdict? No. No verdict. No verdict. Uh,
All right, get in there, baby.
Andrea, Shane wants you to have his baby. You like that, Shane? You gotta be loving it. Welcome, Shane. UK, love your channel. Thank you, Wendy. I have no idea. No verdict yet. Nope, no verdict yet. I wanted to. There's the door. Julie's up there. I don't know what she's doing. Get those thumbs up to a 1K. Come on now. I'll be walking around here soon. Oh, good Lord. Rick took the dogs for a walk. You guys, I am sitting in a U-Haul rental van that's white. Okay? People people are eyeing this van. It just cracks me up. Thank you, Marcia. Why are the puppies in the van? Because, what do you mean, why are they in the van? You'd have to ask Rick. I don't know. But they have a nice bed. They have a nice little home in here. Um, yo, there's my girl right there. Woo! You know it. She's awesome. You guys, I'm telling you what, when you have to just stand in line, you just start talking, like, hey, where you from? Without being like I'm a, crazy person trying to know where you're from. But what else is there to talk about? So you just start talking about life and, but yeah. Look at Andrea. Andrea's on FaceTime with somebody. Um, so. Andrea, Shane says, will you say I love you? There you go. There you go. Shane, she said I love you. Just got her to say it. Woo!
Shane Evans?
Shane Evans. There you go, Shane. Now let me see that donation. There you go.
I love you, Shane Evans. I love your bald spot.
uh, Shane probably missed out on his moment. I'm gonna start playing Salon. Selena. Again, thank you guys. There it is. Shane's like, I'm in love. There you go, Shane. Told ya. I'm a woman of my word. Thank you, Shane. Very kind. See, I'm working for you guys out here on behalf of Shane. Oh, Carmen, that's awesome. You know, we can raise a lot of money if everybody just pays $10 to hear Andrea say "I love you" too. Andrea, ready? Here we go. Oh, you guys are too funny. Again, thank you guys. Boots on the ground. $3:29, so we were just about at that 30-minute mark that the jury would have left today to deliberate. So, oh hi. All right, we're gonna go out there, make a little loop around, and see what we got.
Oh, I forgot she was in there.
I'm just stealing her. I told you I'm gonna steal her.
Steal who?
Steal your little rig here. Look at this. Look at this baby.
It's wonderful.
We're just human trafficking over here, man. Looks like you're human trafficking. See, can you imagine? So all the cameras are all down there still. And then everybody's just hanging out in their spots. Coming back in my spot. Actually, I got some, oh yeah. This should be okay. There you go.
Those are yours. Okay, we're trying to figure out who's
Yeah. And you can have some. I offered them to everybody.
I asked last night because they were here.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's ours?
Yeah. Gummy bears. Again, right now, there's nothing.
Yeah, and then we were trying to look at the statute of limitations
Okay.
for Indiana, right? So, like, if there's a hung jury, let's say, how long do they have to do trial? Like, I couldn't find there's no, like,
Oh, Michael Osbrook.
a year. Well, the Commonwealth is a year. Oh,
Tyler's place, right?
I want to know what everybody's going to do here once 4 o'clock rolls around.
once a hung jury.
Mm-hmm. Always. I always do that, yeah. Dig in. They're just regular. I don't like weed. So they're not weed gummies, I'll tell you that. See? Oh, there we go. I own a private detective agency, and you keep me entertained during my surveillances. Thank you. Thank you. Then if that's the case, you guys should have loved my reenactment then for the timeline. We busted that up. So this is the side where, again, all law enforcement. There's no movement over there. So all the people are lined up on all sides. Everybody. Everyone's just waiting. Do you guys want any gummy bears? I have some.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No?
Though.
No?
Yeah,
You good? You're welcome.
that top bun. I want mine to
what'd
look
you
like
say?
it. It's a good. It's so cute.
Thank you. I can't believe, what do we think? We have 20 minutes left.
We do.
20 minutes before 4.
Oh, 20 minutes before 4. I
Yeah.
didn't go stay late.
So either they have to give an answer if they want to stay later or
At home.
at
They
home.
can go home in 20 minutes. And by home, we mean the hotel.
Yeah.
By home, I just mean like the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys missed it. So many people were southeast and they
Watching from New Brunswick. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to find out about Monday.
will the jury deliberate this Monday since it's a holiday?
Curious. I mean, it's a Veterans Day, I think. But if they're like sequestered and can't even go do anything, I mean, I think it's Veterans Day. I don't know.
Talk about Colorado. Yeah.
No, we used to live in Colorado, and now we live in South Bend.
Oh. I thought you in Aurora, they got snow.
Oh yeah, tons. Yeah.
I thought you were saying in Indiana.
I'm frozen. Who's frozen?
We need the snow to leave. Almost all
Can't find. Let's see where we're at. Oops, done. God. 2,600 people make themselves known. Make yourselves known. It's really hard for me to do a poll on this end when I'm on StreamYard. So I do apologize, but I can't even set a poll here since I'm on StreamYard on my end. It doesn't allow me to do that. Otherwise, I would have set up a poll for people to do. We can do 1 not guilty, 2 guilty, 3 hung jury. So go ahead if you want to do 1, 2, and 3. 1 not guilty, 2 guilty, and 3 hung jury. But yeah, right here, only ways you can get in is where everybody will be. If they say, hey, we've reached a verdict, again, this is where the public is lining up, single file line. You have to go through the pat downs of life. It's like TSA up in that piece. So. Love Canadian true crime buff.
Yeah.
Lana, you should get a solar phone charger for your phone. Whiskey Jack, I might just have to do that. You know? Thank you. Solar, I've never heard of it called that. I'm going to have to look that up. Appreciate that. I should just ask JLR what he rolls with. He's always rolling with something. I can't wait to see if there's any interviews that come from any of the jurors. I really, really, really would love to hear about the whole question process. I think that was really cool, you know, to see the jurors be able to ask their own questions to the witnesses. And my question is were there any questions that you submitted that weren't asked? Because the only people that would know that would be the jurors, you know, or if the lawyers ever revealed that. Because remember, questions each so they had like their notepads, and so while they're listening to the witnesses, each juror, if they had any questions throughout it, would write it down while they're, you know, taking their notes. And then at the end of the testimony, after the cross, and if there was a redirect, and so when they were all finished, then Judge Gall would say, "Are there any juror questions?" And they would rip off from their pad, and then they would hand their juror questions to the bailiff. And that's how I was able to see who had questions. I couldn't tell you whose question was whose. I could guess based off of like the type of question, but I could at least see who had a question. But just to see that, then what they did is they turned on the white noise, and then Judge Gall went with the prosecution and the defense, went behind the screen, and it was like the replay booth kind of is what I was calling it. It's like, okay, they went to the replay booth, we have the white noise, and then the judge is showing both sides, like these are the juror questions, and they're discussing. And so I'm curious if like they could ask questions that would be like outside the scope. And I think that they were able to, because they asked questions about Ting that came up to the defense's, phone expert, and she didn't even testify to Ting ever once. So I just have so many questions about that. So I think it's really interesting. So come on, 60 thumbs up to make my day. Yeah, make sure you guys hit your notification button. That way, when I do go live, you get that notification. It can be right out here in the mix of it. Again, everybody's just sitting in their chairs, um, talking with each other. Give a shout out to, I've had lunch over there a couple times at the office. Shout out to them. Shout out to Brick and Mortar. Shout out to the Mexican restaurant over there. Um, where else did I go? Oh, shout out to Healthies. Got my chicken sandwich, or it was a chicken salad sandwich. Shout out to all the little shops around Delphi. I've tried to spend money in as many places. Um, I did talk to them, and this community took a really big hit with all of this. So, with everything being kind of shut down here, people were staying away from being around where the trial has been. People are like, I'm not going anywhere near there. So it really took a hit, this area. So if you're in the area and you hear the stream, get out to one of the local places and show them some love. So. I'm not going to check out the Chinese restaurants tonight. I have something else planned. Where if there is not a decision here, that I think that all of these creators should all go out and eat. Eat together. I think this brings people together. I think you can kind of really get a good idea on who people are, and you don't have to listen to what you hear or see on the internet. And someone sends you a clip of somebody and you're just like, what? I hung out with that person, or I was around them. They're actually a really nice human being, So.
So we got quite the setup here, guys. As you can see, we have internet connection, my laptop, multiple.
Oh, Forrest says shout out to you. Thanks. So what are we at there? Lady Di gifted 10 Truth and Transparency memberships. Thank you there, Lady Di. She's turning some of the chat there green. My bell's over there. I'd ring it for you. So Murky's got the clock on. Where are we at here, Murky? Whiskey Jack became a member. Thank you so much. So.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh, there you go. Leroy's Law and Crime. Turn green. Look at that.
You're Junior. I'm Lauren.
How do I cash app Lana? I think it's my name. I don't even know. That's so crazy. I think it's my name.
Have a show depending on the jury, right? That's so sweet.
Oh, Chrissy F. Yay. That's how you do it. Yay, Chrissy F. Got a membership.
You can have number.
Sherry D in here. Love her. Where's my girl Murky? Murky's got that time. I'm trying to find it. It's so hard to get to the messages and hey, oh, happy Friday, cowbell, cowbell.
Right, you have nothing to hide. Exactly. He was there, and because he can tell you. Because, well, I would say this because he actually experienced it.
Why would I come up and offer?
Like, why would you? Right. There's nothing in it for you. It's not like you're getting.
How long has the jury been deliberating? Yeah, there it is. So the jury's been deliberating for 7 hours and 38 minutes with 20 minutes to go during the day for the rest of the day. So no jury questions today. Nope. No jury questions. No jury questions yesterday either. So far we haven't heard any questions. And I'm going to take a seat right here. I think so. We're at 7 hours and 38 minutes deliberating with 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes unless they ask to stay longer.
Yeah.
Colorado used to be probably 20.
So let's see.
And the media hasn't been told yet. They haven't been given their 2 hour notice yet for the
3
day.
or 4 bedroom houses.
What do you mean they're 2 hour notice?
So they changed it from 5 minutes to 2 hours. So they'll have 2 hours they'll get a notice that the verdict is in when it's 2 hours to go.
The same houses in Colorado.
Like, like heads up, verdict's in, you have 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So instead of 5 minutes, you have 2 hours.
Yeah.
When they change that?
Well, I won't say on a live.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I just want to. I just asked people all the time.
So for them to provide you with rights,
16 minutes countdown till 4 p.m. again. The jurors would have to ask to stay longer. I get to see, you guys can't really see it up there, but there is a lady that will peek out every now and again out that window where the light is.
Also, the bailiffs have done it throughout the day. They also took a picture of us on all the kerfuffle that's happening.
You need to put some mums out.
Yeah, where are these moms?
They were only in Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne moms.
Yeah.
Did you notice it when you went over there?
AI and stuff now.
Yeah.
How can they even?
She's freezing.
That clock's wrong up there. Don't pay attention. Save the clock tower. Save the clock tower.
It looks like
that
the clock
is so wrong.
It's so bizarre.
How can that clock be wrong? What has happened? What has happened?
Delphi, what's right?
Save the clock tower. Save the clock tower. When's the last time that clock worked up there?
That's a good question.
Right? You're thinking, save the clock tower.
Yeah. Right. Get some new batteries.
Right?
Or a lightning.
It's time. Yeah, it's right 2 times a day. There you go. You like that? You guys, the sun's going down now, and the breeze is coming back. Let's just say that. The breeze is coming back. All right. I'm going to have to plug this in if I don't want it to. There's right there. All right, guys. I'll be back live if there is a change. If there is a change, I will come back live. But
If she's not this $500 chair.
also, you can check out my community posts. If there's something quick, I will try to, spray it out there. But we're down to the last couple minutes. So the temperature in Delphi right now is it's windy and it's the sun's leaving, and that U-Haul said it was 39 degrees. I don't know. I think it's warmer than 39. I would say it's about 50.
You're betting 50?
Yeah, easily.
Let's ask.
Ask Siri.
Andrea, how cold do you? What's the temperature right now?
60.
Okay.
Boom, Andrea's right. 62.
62 degrees. I said 50.
Victory. It's like the little games we gotta play.
Yeah, we're giving our minds stimulated over here.
We can play Hangman.
We're about to. Do you guys want to roll some dice tomorrow?
No, just
Bring your dollar bills. You guys want to play some euchre? You guys know how to play euchre?
Clue. Just bring a board game out
So.
here.
My daughter told me to bring Uno cards tonight. I didn't, but I should.
That would have been a good idea.
Playing as a professional tailgater. This is her house now.
Reverse.
But I need to learn how to play Spunko.
You guys want to play some beer pong with cup water? We'll really test we'll really test our skills. All right, guys. We'll see you here on the flip side. So, well, let me see here.
Yeah. So basically, it's a
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be back live if we see that there's any movement here. I'm going to charge this up. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you back here in a few. Okay? All right. Over and out.